Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Elizabeth. Hey, I wanted to do a quick review on Squid Game on Netflix. Have you been watching it? I feel like everybody's been watching it. I just finished the last episode yesterday. It's very violent and very sad. Squid Game, if you don't know, again, it's on Netflix. It's sort of like a survival game where a series of cash-strapped contestants play children's games, and whoever survives the games wins a huge pot of money. Like huge, right? At first glance, it really reminded me of Alice in Borderland. That's also on Netflix. I don't know if you've watched it. Alice in Borderland was actually pretty good. Overall, I think it was a good series. I'm kind of upset about the ending though. So it was the old man the whole time. But yeah, so they play these series of games. You know, one of the main characters, I'm probably going to pronounce it wrong, but Seong Ji-hoon, Seong Ji-hoon, he owes a significant debt. He's a gambler. He is a single dad. He's living with his mom. You know, she's paying all the bills. He doesn't have any money. His wife has now married some other man, had a baby with that other man, and they are about to take his daughter and go to America. So that's his predicament, right? And he owes this really horrible crime boss. I will say, it was a lot of cute people in this film. Like, I will say, like, everybody looked nice. Like, all the characters were cute. A lot of the main characters are really cute. So I will say that. The first game they played that's in all of the advertisements is red light, green light. And I would be dead. I'd be dead that first game. There's no way. I think the popping sounds of people getting shot would scare me so much. There's no way I'd be able to survive that game. Or I was thinking I would just like get really low to the ground. I would get really low to the ground and then like do like a little shuffle and then stop or hide behind someone, you know? So quickly, I wanted to go over the characters that I enjoyed, some characters that I liked, and some characters that I didn't like. Seong Ji-hoon, I really liked him. He was kind of like a sad case. Even though they built him up again like this loser, he really had a good heart and he wasn't a bad person. He just didn't have his priorities together. Gets through all these games, you know, and he wins the money at the end, and he feels so guilty about what he's done and what he's participated in that he doesn't touch the money for like a year. And at this point I was a little like, really? So you're not going to tell your best friend's, that wasn't his best friend, but you're not going to tell your friend's mom that he's dead. You're not going to, it's been a year and you haven't visited that girl's little brother. And then, so you go, you dye your hair red. You see the game starting over again on the train, right? And you try and stop the guy. I think I would do that too. I think I would be so freaked out by what I saw that if I saw somebody playing that smacking game over and over again, I would stop them too, because I'm like, you don't even know what you're about to see. You don't even know. Disappointed at him towards the end that he would be so obsessed with these stupid freaking games. He finally had the chance and the money to be the perfect dad, and he still chose this game over his daughter, which is just so disappointing. So disappointing. And poor girl, he keeps promising her stuff and then just not showing up for her. That's gonna fuck her up. If this were real life, that would fuck her up for real. I wonder if he's gonna go and play the game again. And Sang-woo, cutie pie. Okay, the actor who plays him, cute. And I've never wanted to smoke cigarettes. I don't even smoke cigarettes, but I've never wanted to smoke so badly. Because man, his character had a cigarette in his mouth like every 5 minutes. When he wasn't playing the game, he had a cigarette in his mouth, just like sadly puffing away at that cigarette. But what a fucked up person though, right? From the beginning, he was fucked up and was trying to, basically, he only cared about himself, which I I guess playing that game, you really can only think about yourself. But still, like, from the beginning, though, that's so fucked up. And then what he did to dude to trick that Pakistani guy into, oh, that was so fucked up. That was so fucked up. Because I'm like, dude, you don't even have kids. You're not married. You don't have any children. You just have your mom. That's it. Like, you can die. I mean, you know what I mean? It's this young kid who has a wife and a child to go back home to, which I don't even know why you would. I don't know why you would join this stupid ass game with a wife and a kid. And the guy was really sitting around, walking around, counting people, counting. Oh, that was really fucked up. The fucked up old man, which I was rooting for the whole time. But what's interesting though, I figured he was a part of something because during, I forgot what episode it was, where they were all fighting each other, right? Like they turned the lights out and they were all stabbing and fighting each other. And he stood up on the bed and was like, oh my God, I'm so scared. I'm so scared. And the guy was like, stop the game. I was like, that's interesting. And so that's another thing. So I wonder if he didn't die during the marble game, he would have eventually died on that glass game, I feel like. Or how would they have? Yeah. I mean, it was also organized. So I guess that was rightfully his exit, the marble game. That's why he won, because he knew the games, But it still doesn't make any sense to me, though. Like, why, This lady, she was pretty funny. She was getting on my nerves, though. She was kind of getting on my nerves. This dude, this guy here. I liked him, though. He was a fucking asshole, but I kind of liked him, though, because, okay, there were a couple things I was in agreement with this guy, right? He was like a badass dude, and he was just like not taking shit from nobody. And he joined the game because he owed a bunch of crime bosses money. And but the part where he was in the car and he was trying to tell his associate about the games, and nobody believed him for real. But they got into the car and dude was like, oh yeah, that's why I set you up. And you're not the boss you think you are. And they're going to take your eyes, they're going to take your liver, they're going to take your lungs. And you see people pulling out the car in front of they're in the car. So you see people in the back of the car, you see people in the front of the car kind of getting closer. And he starts, and this dude, so you going to tell me that you set me up and then going to start laughing in my face? Oh no, you're dead. I'm taking you with me. Because what the fuck? You gonna laugh in my face? Yeah, I was clapping. When he killed that dude, I was clapping because, yeah, don't laugh at me. But then I'm like, damn, dude was just killing everybody. The situation with his lady friend, with the old girl, that was silly. People were talking about like, ew, how could that scene must have been so gross. People were like, oh, I can smell that scene from here, because like they had just eaten eggs and they were all up in each other's face, sweating. They hadn't taken a shower. They got blood on them still, other people's blood, and they in the bathroom, fucking. And even like, I was also like, dude was fucking her after he got his leg stitched up, which was like, I know he was in pain, but in the way that that was a good scene. That glass game where she just took him through the glass with her. I was like, yeah. Oh yeah, the police officer, he was cute. So good at blending in, relentless. And then like to find out that it's your brother, Your own flesh and blood. But one of the parts that I didn't understand about this was that, so he went back in the records. He went back in the records and he looked and he saw that his brother had won. First off, it didn't make any sense because I was like, remember the part where he goes to his brother's dorm? He went to his brother's dorm or apartment and it was so small and he had owed rent, right? And he had been missing for a few days. So that's initially where he was trying to find his brother. And it turned out his brother was like in charge of the whole thing. You just kill your brother like that? You just kill your brother like that? Poor girl. I really, really wanted her to make it to the end. I really did, because of her little brother. And then I was thinking, man, so you died and your little brother has not seen you or heard from you in a year. He don't even know that you died or how you died. But if she would not have been stabbed by that piece of glass, I wonder how it would have worked out towards the end, because the final game was the actual Squid Game. And so I wonder what it would have been like for her. That glass game that they played, shoot me right now. I would just say shoot me right now. There's no way. Where you have to you have to decide between tempered glass or real glass. And then it's so fucked up because you can't even like put your little baby toe on it to see. You have to actually jump on it. I would have been like, shoot me right now. Shoot me right now, because I'm not doing this. But the game that scared me the most was the tug of war. And that was so good. That was so good. I wonder if those rules actually work in real life. Now I want to test it out. And then I was thinking, so the old man knew every single game they were going to play. He knew every game they were going to play. And basically, you know what? From the beginning, any team that he would have joined would have won. That's the thing. Any team that he would have joined would have ended up winning anyway, because he knew all the games that were going to be played. Overall, it was a good series. I definitely think it's worth watching. I feel like possibly there could be some sort of version of that played somewhere. I don't put it past. We have a lot of, again, Jeff Bezos, okay, all of these other rich guys, they could afford to back something like that. They definitely could afford to back something like that. And the way that it might work is you might have tiers. You might have like certain tiers of money that you've donated to that. And those tiers might allow you certain access to the games themselves. So you might be able to watch it from home. You might be able to, and then like if you paid like top dollar, you might be able to actually go there and watch it personally. Anyway, I was taking a turn. If you made it this far, if you like this video, you like this review, please like this video, please subscribe, help me out, make a comment, something, so the algorithms can do what they do. But anyway, thank you for watching this, and yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye.